to 3rd and 3. In motion is Myers. He'll try and throw with Minshew. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Minshew going to look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That'll be taken in by Edwards. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he's going to have the Chargers' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one caught by Tucker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun, here's Minshew. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back is Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And a He'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
1st and 10. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And we see a nice catch here by Ladd McConkey. And Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
On 1st down, Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. Yeah! He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to run with Edwards. A second effort, and he is in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now it's Herbert. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On play action, it's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Now, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a free and out.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Minshew. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Mattison. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion is Myers. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And the Chargers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll run here with Edwards. Good blocking, and he's in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Chargers 32, Raiders 7. on the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again is Minshew. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone and what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That is caught at the 3. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run with Madison. Powering forward. He's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Minshew leading everybody to the line. 2-point conversion try coming up.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll stick with Madison. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result,
That is intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, That ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back is Minshew. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Now Minshew. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. In motion is Myers. To throw once more, here's Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll get this out to his running back. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And fourth down is coming up. To the air once more is Minshew. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Second down and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Again, it's Edwards. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column